Whenever we compile a model using Keras or any other machine learning library, we usually provide these three things: the loss function, the optimizer, and the evaluation metrics. We usually set the optimizer as stochastic gradient descent or ADAM. So in this video, we are talking about the optimizers and specifically the gradient descent and its variants. Gradient descent is an optimization algorithm that helps our model to learn from data. It updates the parameters or weights of the model so that it produces accurate results with least error. So what are model parameters? If we talk about neural networks, we have two parameters. We call it weights and bias. And in case of linear regression, we have two parameters and we call them slope and intercept. Before we enter into the optimization algorithm or gradient descent, first we need to understand these things. First, what is the loss or the cost function? What are gradients? What is learning rate? What is minima? And what is optimization process? So let's start discussing them one by one. First, let's talk about the cost function. Whenever we train a machine learning model, we should know how much error the model is producing. A loss function quantifies how well a model is performing. In regression, we use mean squared error, and the formula is given 1 by 2n, the summation of squared differences of the actual and the predicted value. N are the number of samples. And for classification, if it's a binary classification problem, we use binary cross entropy loss. The gradient descent algorithm computes the gradients or the derivatives of these loss functions. So let's understand what are gradients. Given is the plot for a loss function. On x-axis we have parameter and on y-axis we have the value of loss. Suppose we randomly started with a point that is shown in red. If we draw a tangent on this point, the gradient on this point will tell us the direction towards which we should move to minimize the loss. Gradient, rate of change, slope, derivative, these terms are used interchangeably. In gradient descent, our goal is to move towards a point where the loss is minimum. But what should be the step size that we should take to walk towards minima? This is set using the learning rate. So if the step size or the learning rate is too small, it will take a lot of time to converge to the minima. But if these steps or the learning rate is too high, we could miss the minimum point. So an ideal learning rate should not be too big or too small. Minima is that point where the loss function has the minimum value. So the purpose of gradient descent is to minimize the loss so the predictions from the model becomes accurate. Now let's discuss the gradient descent algorithm. The step 1 is to initialize the model parameters randomly. We call those parameters theta. In step 2, we set the learning rate. Step 3 is repeated until convergence or maximum iterations reached. We refer them as epochs. There are two things that we need to do. First one is to compute the gradients of the loss function with respect to the parameters. Once we find the gradients, we then update the parameters. The equation for parameter update is new parameter is equals to old parameter minus learning rate times the derivative of the loss function. Now let's discuss about the variants of gradient descent. The first variant is batch gradient descent. Batch gradient descent updates the weights once it sees all the training examples. When a machine learning model processes all the training examples for one time, we call it one epoch. So in batch gradient descent, the weights are updated after each epoch. If we run 10 epochs, the weights will be updated 10 times. In this formula, n means the number of training examples. The training of batch gradient descent is comparatively slower than the other variants, but it is stable. The next variant is mini batch gradient descent. In this variant, We divide the training data into small batches of b number of samples. Usually it's in multiples of 2 like 8, 16, 32, 64, 128 and so on. In mini batch gradient descent, we compute the gradient for a batch and then update the parameters. So the parameters are updated after each batch. So in one epoch, weights will be updated n by b times. If we have 1000 examples and batch size is 100, then the weights will be updated 10 times in one epoch. This n by b is the number of batches. Mini batch gradient descent converges faster than the batch gradient descent, but its updates are noisier because we change the weights after each batch. Stochastic gradient descent, by definition, is an algorithm that updates the weight after each sample. It means that in one epoch, the weights will be updated n times, and n means the number of samples. This is the reason why stochastic gradient descent is much noisier than the other two variants. If we see the control plot of these three variants, we can see that the batch gradient descent is stable. Mini batch is little noisy, but the stochastic gradient descent is much more noisier than the other two variants. The reason behind this is how often do they change the weights. Batch gradient descent updated the weights after seeing all the training examples. Mini batch gradient descent update the weights after a mini batch, and the stochastic gradient descent updates the weights after each training sample. Today, in modern deep learning algorithms, the stochastic gradient descent is almost always implemented as mini batch gradient descent. The reason mini batch gradient descent dominates is that it achieves more efficient convergence per epoch. By averaging the gradients across a small batch, it significantly reduces the high variance and noisy oscillation of pure stochastic gradient descent, ensuring the model takes stable, statistically sound steps towards the minimum, rather than jumping widely around it. That's all for today. In the next video, we will derive the weight update equations for a regression model. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos on machine learning and deep learning. See you in the next video.